going on, guys? Dad Dash Industries back here again with the, I guess, is it the first official ride along of 2020? No. I think I did one on Monday. I'm pretty certain I did, or did I? No. I don't think I've done a ride along yet in 2022. So this is the first official ride along of 2022 because the last one I did was on the 31st. So welcome, guys. It's 2022. By now you've hopefully watched the deactivation video. You know all about Spark. You know all about the challenges we've got. Hopefully you've also watched my recap of 2021, the last week of December, and what our goals are. $2,000 a month, 20 days working or less, depending on what happens with how much we earn per day. But the ultimate goal is $100 a day minimum, 20 days working, $2,000 a month is our goal for this channel, for this business, and that is my business plan for the year. Now you may say, hey Steve, wait a minute, you only did 19,000. Well, yeah, there's an important component you got to understand here. Number one, we're without Spark, so the quick and go orders are I'm not confident in. Secondly, I'm getting my hand around Shipt and Instacart. I believe we can do better than that. That is a minimum, okay? And the third factor is the dad factor. This is Dad Dash Industries. What does Dad Dash Industries actually mean? I'm sure you guys say, oh, it's a creative play off DoorDash. No, that was an inspiration because DoorDash was the first gig app that I ever got, and ever did. And so therefore, yes, was it an inspiration? It was. And it was it was something that I did for that was the app that brought me here. So when I was coming up with the name for my business and what I'm doing here, when I left the business world, my goal is not to make a lot of money here. It's crazy as that seems. My goal is to make some money here. When I left a very well-paying job to come here. I made a lot of money. But the issue was I felt like I had left something on the cutting room floor. Number one, the relationships with my family, my kids, my wife, and the nature of the job, the traveling I was doing, the amount of time I was spending outside the home and away from things that were important to me, wore on me. The second thing is I was building someone else's dream, right? I was building someone else's vision. I want to build my own vision, and I do have a vision of a lot of things that I'm going to get into in 2022 of the goals behind this channel. One of the first things is build the channel, put content on the channel, and at the same time learn everything I can about the gig economy and operating and being a gig business operator and sharing that with you and sharing that journey. When I hit a year, decisions are going to be made, and I'm going to get into the broader vision that I have, having done what I've done, and the decision point that I'm going to have to make. I know it's coming, but I want a year in this to see what I think about it. I needed a year to get refreshed from my family and then make a decision about the broader vision that I have for life and where I want to go. Anyways, that's a lot for an intro for today for a ride along. But the whole point of that was to break down what Dad Dash Industries is. Dad Dash Industries is being a dad, dashing around, dropping people's stuff off, groceries, doing deliveries. But the dad part of that was delivering my kids everywhere because I'm delivering them to practice, to school. That is a big part of Dad Dash Industries. In my day, if there's a football practice, if there's a basketball practice, if there's a baseball practice, if there's something to do with school, I made myself in my family a person that we can count on. That is the ultimate gig that they're going to put in, and I'm going to go pick them up. I don't get paid for it. I get paid in love, and I love my kids. I love my family, so I don't mind doing it. I love doing it. I love the time I'm spending with them. But that's the dad part, and then there's the dash part. The dash part is dashing around, right? And the industries. What does industries mean? It means multiple things, right? I'm in the grocery delivery business. I'm in the food delivery business. I'm in the package delivery business. I'm in whatever it is that I find out here that's interesting to me. That's part of the gig economy. In addition to the part about being a dad, going out and finding those deliveries and things to do and those opportunities within the gig economy to continue building, continue educating myself, continue building the vision and dream, like I said, that I have, that I've approached this with, that I've learned about, Because part of the way to make money, the way you make money and the way you start businesses and the way you make impact within the business world is you have to find a need and you have to find a point of frustration. And I think I found it, but I'm going to continue learning about it before I go full throttle with that vision and talking about it actively here on the channel. So bear with me, guys. Let's get going. This is the first ride along of 2022. I'm very, very excited about it. It's not the first shift I've worked. It's not the first time I've been out. I went out and didn't film, and I made a pretty good take. So let's see if we can replicate that today. Let's go out and learn more about these new apps that we're doing. Let's do it together, guys. All right, I will be talking to you soon. Long intro. Hopefully you stuck with me and you did not go away from the channel. Let's get into the business. Surprise, surprise, while we were talking, I accepted a Shipt order for $8 to $10. And it's in the market I'm going to that I'm signing up for DoorDash. So we've got to get down the road to that. It's got to be delivered by 4 to 5, but it's got an early drop off. It's 6 items at a CVS pharmacy. So to me, it's perfect. That's a perfect way to start our day. We know we have money waiting for us. Let's go grab that money. We've got a couple other things that are brewing up there. There's another order that's a 27 item order at a grocery store that I'm looking at, but I'm not 100% sold on because of the distance that you got to go from the store. But we're gonna look at it. I'm gonna continue evaluating it as I drive. So let's get on the road, guys. Come with me. Let's go. Let's go get busy. Let's go make some money. And our goal, as always today, $100 within 4 hours. So it's 2 o'clock. If this happens, I'm hoping to be done by about 6 to 6:30 tonight with my $100, and heading home at that time, or deciding to go a little further like I did the other shift I did already, and trying to push past 100 and make a little extra money to start us off. All right, guys, I will be talking to you soon, and I will be back with an update to let you know how things are going. So let's get on the road. All right, guys, I am back. So we made it into the market. I just completed the delivery for the shop. I completed the shop. It was really easy. It was 6 items. It was at CVS. 1 item was out. I had to contact the customer. They were pretty nice. It ended up being an $8.97 order. Of course, no tips included in that. And with Shipt, I feel like I had a good rapport with the customer. They tip afterwards. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if a tip shows up in there at some point. But for right now, it was $8.97, just to get something to get the ball rolling. Then there was a couple of Instacart orders I was paying attention to, because of course up in this area, the food delivery apps have distinct points when they get going. And normally it's about 4:30 to 5 o'clock to about 7:30 to 8 o'clock is when the food delivery apps are going to roll, and then they're going to die off. And when they die, they die. So I'm on board with DoorDash at 5. I've already got Uber and Grubhub fired up just in case something comes through. But right now I'm going to go work on a 12-item shop. Now it's 10 miles, and originally this order was like $14, $14, and then they boosted it to $21 and like 85 cents. So basically $2 a mile. That gets me there and back. I'm getting $1 a mile for the return miles back into the area. Which, the way I time it out, I'd be sitting around right now. I'd probably go to the gas station, whatever, sit. There's a centralized place that I can go sit at, and just kind of sit and wait until it starts popping. This way, I'm about 4 minutes away from the store. I'm going to jump in there, grab the 12 items, get on the road, and go make that delivery. And then we're going to have basically, $30. In the bank before we even get started here today with the evening. So great way to start it, great way to grease the skids, so to speak, and monetize the downtime. So while we wait for hopefully the food delivery apps to pop up. Point pickup is big up here. I've yet to do a point pickup yet, and I've been trying to find it, but every time I find what I want to do, I hit the button and somebody takes it. So it's a real difficult one, because I guess everybody's getting the same orders, much like Walmart Spark, but I think even more aggressive. Because I think a lot of people that do point pickup just do point pickup. So they're just like boom, boom, boom. I had an interesting one today. I'll throw up the screenshot because it's very interesting. It was a $70 one, $70-some order to go 101 miles. I think it was $77. And of course, Point Pickup says, well, you could have more and there could have been a bigger tip in it. And I'm sure it probably was a nice tip there. But how crazy was that? It was the pickup in Hagerstown, which is my market, my normal market or my original market I worked in. I haven't worked it very much lately. To go all the way down to basically Baltimore, Maryland, which is like an hour and 40 minutes away. And it even said that, it was expected the drive would be like about an hour and 48 minutes. And that's without taking traffic into consideration, and the traffic in that area is pretty significant. Right, so anyways, I am going to jump off here. I just wanted to jump in for a quick update. I'm going to go in here to Food Line, get this shop going, and we'll talk again soon. All right, guys, so I wanted to jump in here real quick. Don't want to take up too much time here, but I wanted to let you know what's going on. Things are getting a little crazy. I love it. This is the type of stuff that gets the blood boiling. Can we pull this off, be successful, maintain our ratings, all that stuff? I believe we can. This is going to be huge right here if we can do it, okay? So we've already got the $9 in the bank, right? So what I've done here is, while I was shopping this order, it's a 12-item order. It is a 25-minute drive to the customer's house. But the direction I'm driving, I get a order, and this is just kind of how sometimes things just line up. I get an order from Panera Bread up here, which is right in my path. Literally, the whole order is right in my path for $17. So I took the order, and the Panera Bread, sometimes tends to have a little bit of a wait. So it's been like 10 minutes. I took it like right at the end of the shop, and now I am heading to Panera Bread. I have pretty much, there was like no non-perishables, but I have the bags and everything. So, but it's going to be right on my way. So I'm going to make a stop at Panera Bread, pick up Panera Bread. That's a $17 order from Uber. All right, and then I'm going to take the Panera Bread order, drop it off because it's literally right in my pathway, and then go drop this Instacart order off. If I get it all done, the Instacart order is $21.56. The Uber order is $17. That's like $38. Again, all my, that's covering all my time to go with the one direction and back. So that's going to put us at $38. That'll put us at about $47 before we even hit dinner, and I should be back in the area probably, if I'm timing this right, by about 5:15 or so, with only $53 to go for the day. So this is the type of order I like. This is the type of stuff you got to do sometimes. You only do it when you're experienced, when you're ready, when you know your apps, know your markets, and you're ready to do it. But I think we can pull this off. I think we can make everybody happy. I will be back to let you know how it goes. But I wanted to jump in here to let you know about this exciting thing that has developed. And this is the fun that we do when we're out here. As long as we think we can responsibly make sure everyone is happy and meet every obligation, this is the type of stack, multi-app stack. It's all heading in the same direction. It's all heading in the same energy field. Hopefully this works out. All right, guys, I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, just jumping in here for a quick update. I'm on my way to my final order, and I wanted to just kind of jump in here real quick. So this will definitely be the last order. There's apparently a snowstorm. I'm I'd say about 25-30 minutes away from home. My wife called me all out of concern saying, oh my God, it's snowing, it's coming down. So apparently there's going to be a snowstorm I'm going to hit on the way home. So I'm on my way to the final order. But the last time we talked, I was trying to pull off a double order, and I did pull it off. I went and picked up the Panera Bread order. That did turn into an $18 and some change order. So there was a little bit extra actually on that. It was a $9.50 tip. But that was very easy. It was ready to go. I picked it up, delivered it, and then I had to make a 25-minute ride out to the customer's house, and I had my first ever ID check. I actually had to scan the ID, I guess because there was some cold medicine purchased with it. I did get a $4 tip on my Shipt order. I kind of felt like a tip was coming on that. When I got done with that order, I made my way back from dropping it off, and then I got a $30, or no, that was it the $30 order? No, I got a $30 order then afterwards on my way back, which I then ended up, it was like for 9 items. That took a little long because there was an orange juice shortage and the customer wasn't getting right back to me, but we got that order. Then I got a Grubhub order, which you probably saw on there, but it ended up getting canceled because I realized I left my pizza bag at home, and I just, looking at the logistics of the order, I just didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But I got out of, the main reason why I got out of it was I really didn't want to have customers, trying to work 2 orders and not be able to ensure the quality of the customer's pizza. So I got out of the order and made sure I didn't take any more pizza orders, because there's a lot of pizza places up here that they like to give you. So once I got done with that, I delivered that order, and then on my way back through, I was only like $20 away from like $21 away, because unfortunately the order started out like $30, but it ended at like 24 something. You see it flash through there. You probably saw it flash through. But the thing was, what happened was that they were out of water, or the customer didn't want the 4 packs of water that they were going to get, so my tip went down. So it is what it is. So I did it like $20, and then I went and got a Shipt order for $21 to $23, which that's what I'm going to deliver right now. And then I got a DoorDash order for $7. Well, that kind of blew up in my face because it was a Chinese restaurant, 9 items. I knew there was extra money. I'm going to show you the stuff there. I knew it was extra, and it was only 3 miles, and I felt like this is a great order because the Shipt I have to deliver between 7 and 8. I got plenty of time. Well, the DoorDash order wasn't ready, and the place is like 30 minutes, and I'm at 85% completion. I do not like to go down there. That's what it said it was going to be at. So I knew I had to complete the order. So I actually called support, got in touch with them, let them know what was going on, had them update the time on the order. So a little tip, always get in touch. I chatted with support, got them to do it. Then I headed over and said, you know what, I'll go pick my Shipt order up. Picked my Shipt order up. It was only 3, what I'm getting ready to deliver is only 3 6-packs of soda. So very, very interesting for $21 to $23. So not bad at all. Don't think I'll be getting any tip, but that, with $21, I'm not really worried about it. So anyways, got that in the car, went back to the Chinese restaurant, got the order was ready. The lady's like, hey, I hit ready. She thought I was standing in the lobby the whole time because they have like a big tarp up. And I said, oh, no problem. Went and delivered that order, and now I'm on my way to deliver this final order, which will put me at about $110 to like $111. So, that's where we're going to end. When I get this order done, I am going home. Obviously, I got to stop by the store. I got to do some things. But it's supposed to apparently snow till about 2, 3 in the morning. And, of course, my wife is in a panic. She's like, I want you off the road. I said, no problem. So, anyways, I will be back on with a final wrap-up, go over how everything turns out with this order, exactly how much it ends up being. But I wanted to jump in here and give you guys a little summary of what's been going on. So you've seen the screenshots. You're going to see the screenshots. Obviously, with these grocery delivery orders, it's a little different on how I do the screenshots. So I'm trying to collect as much info as possible to make it as transparent as possible so you can see exactly what's going on. So anyways, guys, I will be back. Next time you see me, I'll be wrapping up. I'll probably do that in my driveway when I get home. I want to be safe, especially if it starts snowing. All right, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. What's going on, guys? Dad Dash here, doing a very quick wrap up. So I'm home, and there it is, guys. That's what it looks like out there. Yeah, it was a terrible ride home. Very treacherous. I did get that final order delivered. I haven't checked it yet, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm going to check all that. And then, of course, you'll see it in the wrap up there. It looks like we made, I think, about $111 unless we get another tip on that Shipt order. Hopefully nothing changes with the Instacart orders. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. We made our 100. It looks like we're going to come in just about $21 an hour gross revenue generated. So, didn't quite keep the pace we wanted. I think we worked about 5 hours or so, maybe a little under 5 hours. But I'm going to double check all the numbers. You'll see it up here. Well, it'll be like boom, next scene. But I'm going to get all that together and it'll come out and you'll see it on the next screen there when you see the breakdown. So guys, hope you enjoyed today. Crazy end of the day here to be involved in a snowstorm. And it was not a very good commute home. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump in here and head inside. All right, guys, talk to you later and talk to you soon.